Howdy folks, this is Checkers back again with another episode of our hopefully still calm XCOM 2 Let's Play, this time with episode 32, which sees us starting out back here on the Avenger with 2 days before our Archon King autopsy. We just finished a mission to rescue a VIP, and let's go out to the geoscape and see what's going on. Commander, after our recent success, members of the Resistance in East Asia have brought us reports of activity that we may want to investigate. And 7 days for alien alloys. Let's leave that right now. See if there's anything else in the world we want to do. Battlefield supplies. Ooh, I think actually we'd probably like to grab those.
New course.
Off we go. We probably do need to heal faster a bit too, but let's grab these supplies before they go away. And there we go.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
Okay, and let's do the Archon King autopsy. Assign new
I have
research.
come to firmly believe that Dr. Valen's unbridled ambition, left without the Commander to maintain some semblance of reason, led her to pursue a path of research that was as misguided and regrettable as my own service to Advent.
Research report, Archon King autopsy, codename Daedalus, and new proving ground project available, Icarus armor. The modified Archon variant known to Dr. Valen as Alpha has not only been genetically altered but also upgraded accordingly with equipment directly tied to its unusual abilities. Again, I have to question the logic in providing enhanced defensive capabilities to an otherwise hostile alien species, even if Valen had intended on turning these creatures against their former masters. Although I had little exposure to the rudimentary biomechanical predecessors to the modern Archon, I can say with certainty that Valen's Alpha is no doubt the most physically and technologically advanced of any of the aliens' earlier renditions of this species. From our field reports, it seems the creature had a terrifying propensity to seize upon its target before rapidly climbing in altitude and then dropping the helpless victim. I believe our troops have done a great service in eliminating this particular threat. Our Tigan. Continue. New proving ground project available, Icarus armor. After careful examination of the deceased Archon King, it is feasible to construct a set of armor which incorporates his unique jet propulsion systems. That could be fun, and we have an Advent data pad decryption to do, which will give us some intel.
I foresee
so we'll start on that.
Valuable applications stemming from this technology.
And
I'll have a report assembled as soon as the research is complete.
That's great. Let's head on over to the armory and check out our soldiers. Okay, so Rascal's out for 9, Claudia's out for 6, Jane's out for 2, Jolt's out for 2, Sentinel is out for 3. That's actually not too bad. We may make it. Get at least some of our heavy hitters back online before our next mission. Let's get back to that geoscape and the battlefield. Collect
Incoming message for you, Commander.
supplies.
Patching it through to your quarters now.
Accept
I
transmission.
had high hopes for the
report.
Resistance under your leadership, Commander, and you have outdone yourself.
Well, alright then. Resistance activity, guerrilla ops completed 1, council missions completed 1. Comma 1, okay. Alien facilities destroyed 1, regions contacted 1, resistance rumors investigated 2, avatar progress reduced by 3, alien rulers killed 1, and we are, well, we can get some new staff. We've gained 457 of our monthly supply income, and what do we get to do now? We have enough intel to check out this hidden event. And let's see what we've got. Sorry, I had to mute the mic there for a minute. And let's see here. Alien scientists make a huge amount of progress on the Avatar project, instantly adding 2 blocks to the progress meter. Well, that's evil. I think that's one we would definitely want to stop. Okay, let's head back on out. Supply drop. Investigate. Yes, do. We are not finished. Okay. Are you sure you want to leave? No, actually. We've only got a day left.
Strategic resource located.
In the spring of 2015, human military forces engaged one of the first alien battleships in the skies over this area. The civilian populace below was devastated during this ensuing battle. We deployed teams to sweep for possible salvage, and they returned with a number of resources found scattered throughout the area. Okay, and now we will head over to our supply drop, if we can find it. There we go.
Avenger plotting new course.
And off like a herd of Avengers. And Shadow Chamber in 1 day.
Shadow Chamber now operational.
New high priority research projects now available. Lucas Weiss now available. View facility.
Although I'm impressed with the strides we've made in infiltrating the alien psionic network, the depths of their technological advancement continue to leave us one step behind. However, with the enhanced decryption capabilities of this chamber, I'm confident we will find a great deal more information than we had previously hoped.
New objective added.
Examine the recovered black site vial. Okay. Let's do it.
New objective added.
Examine the Codex Brain. Study the Codex. Decrypt Codex Data.
We are
Okay.
fully prepared to begin our analysis of the material recovered from the Advent Black Site, Commander. With the Shadow Chamber fully operational, we can use its advanced decryption capabilities to analyze the Codex artifact recovered by our forces.
Okay. Well, let's do that then. So, Black Site Vial, 3 days. Codex Brain, 3 days. Let's do the Black Site Vial. Recovered from the Advent Black Site, this unknown substance appears to be the product of an equally gruesome and intensive refining process. As to its composition or purpose, that is yet to have been determined. Well, that's what we're here for. So, let's do that. And let's... Oh, not the geoscape. Wanted to go back into the ship and check our soldiers.
Commander, I appreciate you recruiting new staff for the engineering team, but as it stands, we have people still waiting for an assignment. We can have them working on construction, excavation, or staffing a facility.
Okay, so what are we? Guerrilla tactics? Engineering, sorry. Proving ground, right?
It's been slow going, but I've made headway interfacing our equipment with the alien technology still embedded throughout the ship.
Icarus
Most of the
armor.
primary systems are now operating on some combination of our technology and theirs. My hope is to use the best of both worlds to come up with something new, something the aliens won't expect.
Okay, and Icarus armor, 1 Illyrium core. We have 8, 75 supplies, about 196, 10 alien alloys. We have 184, and 20 Illyrium crystals. We have 100, so let's make that Icarus armor.
Sounds good, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
And Wraith suit, war suit. Okay. Let's do that for now. And still want to take a look at our soldiers. Jane is available but shaken. Sentinel has 1 day, lightly wounded. Claudia is still out for 4, and Rascal still out for 7. Back out to the geoscape. And start picking up those supplies.
Still can't believe it's come to this.
I truly hope those gruesome images are the worst of what we find today.
They're slaughtering us, Doctor. What could be worse?
We're about to find out. I've patched the Shadow Chamber directly into the ship's computer. It's been sifting through the material we recovered non-stop since our return, cataloging sequences.
Genetic sequences in near infinite combinations, yet all bearing similar genetic markers. Human markers.
There must be thousands of them.
Tens of thousands, and the procedure is still nowhere near complete.
Which is why we need the ship's computer to find out where they came from, by cross-referencing them with the data we've managed to hack from the Advent network. It's an admission file from one of the gene therapy clinics.
Avatar. Just what exactly is in that vial?
In my worst nightmares, I would never have imagined.
Doctor.
I believe we have found the missing civilians.
That's impossible.
The gene clinics. Millions of people just looking for help.
Medically screened and selected. Suitable candidates taken to that contemptible facility to be processed, refined into the material we now possess.
But why do this?
I could not begin to fathom a guess at this point. There exists no research that would ever warrant this.
It's genocide, Doctor. And these people are walking right into it. We may not know what they're doing with this stuff, but I think I can find out where it's going. Got it. It's a high-security production facility. Standard defensive complement.
Then I strongly suggest we pay them a visit, Commander.
Agreed. The information we gain could prove invaluable towards stopping the aliens' true agenda.
Soylent Green is people.
Objective added.
Okay. And after making contact with local resistance in the region, investigate the facility at the map coordinates recovered from the Black Site Vial. Complete the Black Site Vial coordinates mission. Okay.
It looks like we've got our work cut out for us, Commander.
So, research report, Black Site Vial, codename Chrysopia? Chrysopia? Okay. Not familiar with that word. My initial curiosity and excitement regarding our earlier discoveries involving the recovered alien data have been all but extinguished by the disturbing results of my latest tests. Having analyzed the composition of the green-hued substance retrieved from the Advent Black Site, I can only draw one conclusion, that the facility was designed solely for the refinement and production of concentrated genetic material. Human genetic material. With the entirety of our ship's systems dedicated to my analysis, I found that the single vial we recovered contains the unique human genomes of over 1 million subjects. 1 million people convinced to join the Advent cities out of desperation, then subjected to appalling experiments that eventually cost them their lives. To what end, I can only imagine. Our Tigan. Continue. Well, that was cheery. Let's work on that Codex brain. The biomechanical component, what we've referred to as the brain, is all that remains of the Codex our forces encountered in the field. We should endeavor to extract whatever information we can. Time is of the essence. And wait a minute. Research projects will be suspended. I thought we weren't doing any projects. Are we still doing a project? Oh, research is in the datapad, the Advent datapad. Okay. Well then, let's check our soldiers one more time. So Claudia's out for 2, Rascal's out for 5. And we need to make contact wherever...
Commander, we have a fix on the location of the alien forge facility, but we'll still need to establish contact with the local resistance forces before we can move in to investigate.
Alrighty then. Thanks for letting me know. And it looks like we can do that. We actually have the contact available. Let's finish grabbing up our supplies, though. We've collected all the resources from this location. The Resistance should provide us with additional supplies in a few weeks. Okay, new staff available. Okay, and we want to zip on over. Wait a minute. Oh, we can via North America. So let's make contact with Western Europe. 90 intel and 3 to 5 days.
Commander, we've utilized all of our available communications capacity.
Yep.
We can't establish any new contacts until we upgrade our systems.
Yeah. Okay, maybe we should take a look inside quick and see what do we have. Alien debris, shielded power core. You know, we can actually get this running a little faster if we add Lucas Weiss. Okay, and then back 11 days, we cut 10. Shadow Chamber, Guerrilla Tactics, Power Relay, Advanced Warfare, Proving Ground, Power Relay, Resistance Comms. Can we upgrade, or are we already upgraded? Insufficient power, so we need that Power Relay. Resistance Comms, what about here? We could boost it, but we would need to add our engineer, but I think it's better to let him work on the shielded power coil. Okay, and back out to the geoscape we go and continue to try and make friendly with the locals.
Attempting to establish local regional contact.
Or we could do this.
Commander, we're making progress piecing this thing back together.
Ooh.
But it hasn't been pretty.
Our soldiers completely disabled this unit in the field. What we're hearing is merely a byproduct of electrical impulses. I assure you, it is well past the point of feeling pain.
I'll take your word for it, Doctor.
I'm sending you a new sequence now.
These are coordinates. Return coordinates. I think we've got a point of origin. Well, part of one.
Something else. Something underneath. One moment.
You guys plug this into the ship computer, right?
To block further access.
That's not all it's doing. I'm losing the data we've already decrypted.
Almost there. Just one more adjustment.
Forget the data. It's accessing the power core. Overriding my safety. Increasing power levels to tie in, sever the connection.
There.
And you broke our new shadow chamber.
Some sort of fail-safe protocol, I imagine. The Codex must have intentionally overloaded the interface to prevent any further theft of information. Still, I believe I was one step ahead of it.
That's an enormous amount of data.
Yes, and I expect it may take some time to decipher.
Better get started.
Well, I
I don't
imagine
think
now
we're
that
gonna
you've
be able to
blown
do
up the
that
lab,
yet.
it might take a little longer
I'll
than that.
proceed with the necessary research and preparation. With your approval, of course, Commander. I'd also suggest we look into those coordinates.
That's if I can reconstruct the data we lost in the transfer. I just hope it was worth it.
New objective added.
Decrypt codex data. Use the shadow chamber to decrypt the remaining codex data. Complete the encrypted codex data shadow project. Well, okay then.
It looks like we've got our work cut out for us, Commander.
In the field, the Codex appears as an anomalous form in an almost constant state of flux, seemingly only present in our world for milliseconds at a time. However, it was apparently not immune to the effects of conventional weaponry, having dissipated before leaving behind this object.
Okay, research report codex brain, codename Rubik. The codex itself is a remarkable entity far beyond our expectations of what a sentient biological organism could or should be. Our limited exposure to it leaves a number of open questions, and as it appears to phase or flux out of our visible spectrum, it will undoubtedly prove to be a difficult specimen to study. In any case, our troops were able to recover what can only be described as the Codex Brain, a central processing unit encompassing data storage, communications, tactical control, as well as a host of other functions we've yet to identify. With the shadow chamber in place, Shen and I conducted a thorough, albeit difficult, series of experiments to unravel the mysteries of the device. Though through a series of high-frequency exposures, we were successful in forcing the Codex to reveal itself beyond the confines of the brain alone. Shen expressed varying concerns about the well-being of the Codex, as it appeared to be responding and even resisting our efforts to decrypt the data and access the Advent network. I assured her any indication of pain or active intolerance of our testing was merely a byproduct of the procedure. Before the Codex destroyed itself, along with our containment area, we did manage to recover a subset of the data containing what appeared to be a set of map coordinates. It will take more time to work through the remaining fragments, but in the interim, we have a lead to pursue. Our Tigan. And I would just like to point out a little bit of phrasing in there. I assured her any indication of pain or active intolerance of our testing was merely a byproduct of the procedure. Well, that could be said of anything, like torture, you know? Now, if we're talking about torture, and I say, I assured her any indication of pain or active intolerance of our torture was merely a byproduct of the torture, yeah. I mean, I kind of think if this is a, you know, computer, not really entirely sure the body could possibly be alive. I mean, really, can you replace a body with a robotic brain? I don't know. That's philosophical stuff. But, you know, to say the pain was caused by the fact that we were causing it pain is, yeah, kind of obvious. Anyway, let's continue. And you know what? I think we have hit time. So let's head back on out to the General Avenger display, and we will call episode 32 of our hopefully still calm XCOM 2 Let's Play to a close, and we will, of course, be back in episode 33, where I am almost 100% positive we will jump right into the action. I would like to thank you for joining me on this rather research...
Shen managed to pull a set of encoded coordinates from the vial we recovered at the alien black site, and it looks like we're headed towards another as of yet unidentified facility. There are a bunch of theories floating around as to what we'll find, but at this point I'm not ready to commit to anything until I see for myself.
And since you're not the commander, that's really important. Heavy sigh. Oh, those talking heads. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for joining me on this journey, and thank you as always for being the best community out there and for all of your kind words and support. I would also like to remind you that I have a Twitter link in the description of the video and on my channel main page. If you're on mobile, it'll be on my channel About page. Also, if you look in the upper right-hand corner, you will see a small letter I with a white circle around it. These are cards and links to other videos that I've made. I would like to thank you for watching. I hope you found the video entertaining and maybe just a little informative. I would like to invite you to subscribe and ask you to please take care.